Okay, guys. So here's a thought. So PD and I, we were talking about this, and you know, it was basically a bunch of like conversations on what really makes a montage entertaining for people. Uh, or entertaining for us more. Like, yeah. And we came to the conclusion that really like what a montage needs to be really good is just good clips and good syncing. And that's it. That's really there's actually nothing else to it. Um because you can't really judge a montage based on the song. You know what I mean? Like cuz everybody has their own taste. And like you shouldn't judge people just because of what they listen to. That's kind of a stupid thing to do, you know. So yeah. But pretty much what makes a good montage, and some of my favorite montages are like this, is just being simple. Like you don't actually need crazy color corrections or insane transitions or any of that stuff. Or any of these, like weird yet awesome video effects to actually make a really solid video, you know? Cinematics, they do help a lot. They really do. But that's just, stalling time, sort of, so that you can, get to the regular, get to the actual thing. But, really, because and this whole conversation was about the Uncharted community and their editing skills, and we were thinking, a lot of people, like what they do when they think of a montage is they just kind of slap clips onto a video, add some music, throw color correction and random effect on there, and boom, that's a montage. But at the same time, it's like that's not really always the best way to do it, because like look at Robin Gaming, right? Robin Gaming's montage is Karma and Connected, both hugely successful videos. Karma hit 100,000 recently, and that's pretty awesome. Props to Robin Gaming on that. And Connected, it's getting a lot of views too. And the thing about those videos is, like, dude, look at how successful these are. You know what I mean? Like, for an Uncharted montage is really, like, lucky if it gets, like, 5,000 views. That's, like, ridiculously lucky, And, this guy, Karma hit 100,000. Like, dude, that's crazy. Like, that's really, really crazy. But the thing is, when people, how do I say this? When people see that, they want to replicate it, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, for people wanting to be like Robin Gaming. Because look at Robin Gaming, man, dude, that guy he is really popular. He's really successful. Why wouldn't you want to be kind of like Robin Gaming? So you decide, hey, I'm going to make my own montage, and I'm going to do all these things because look at how many other people liked them. Why not? I'll give it a shot. But the thing is, you do everything completely wrong. Sorry to say. Because the thing about Connected and Karma is the fact that they have pretty good... I love the color correction Connected. I really think that stuff looks awesome. And he has good effects, and he's got syncing and stuff. The only issue I actually had with Connected itself, because I didn't really have a problem with Karma all too much, but I liked Karma more than Connected because at least in Karma I could understand what was happening most of the time. The only thing that I really disliked in Connected was the fact that there were times in that montage that I was like, what even just happened? I was really like, I was just watching it like, okay, wait, did he just get like 5 guys or did he just get like 2 or 3? What just happened? you know, where sometimes the whole effect thing got in the way of the actual video. And that's what's happening a lot, you know. People, I mean, because Robin Gaming, don't get me wrong, actually did it pretty well. But a lot of people think that the whole point of a montage is just to have, you know, good clips with loads of effects and color correcting and stuff. They completely forget about the whole syncing portion of it, which is honestly what makes the montage in the first place. You know, the whole color correction and the effects and the epic transitions, that stuff is, I mean, it's really cool, you know, and it makes the montage also really awesome. But it's more of a bonus, you know what I mean? It's like that extra step that you could take if you really want to. But, you know, some of my favorite montages are montages that don't have a ton of that stuff. You know, there's the Tritage, which is just a COD montage that's 28 minutes long. And I've probably watched it a few times over, you know. It's, like, because it has everything I need in it. I mean, it helps a lot. I'll admit, it helps a lot that I like all the music in it. You know, that pretty much all the songs on there are songs I would really like, and they keep it intense the whole time. Or, you know, at least they keep it fast the whole time, and it's perfect to just play in the background while you're watching, or play in the background while you're playing a game, you know. But also watching it is extremely entertaining because while there are some, you know, kind of like good transitions, you know, like where things cutting off of a certain thing and then they just kind of float away or whatever, you know, all that good stuff, you know, those, I mean, they happen, you know, but the montage stays simple, you know, like there's not a huge amount of special effects happening or any of that, or, you know, any keyframing or anything like that, you know, people motion tracking anything, you know, it's like, it's just simple. It's what it is. You see the clips, you're amazed by the clips, and everything syncs up perfectly. But man, does that it gets you pumped, you know? Like, if you're into it, it totally gets you pumped. You know? And that's why I said you can't really judge a montage based off of its music, because there are all different kinds of montages. And how do I say this? Music is a huge part of it, I'm not gonna lie. But it's all about you matching the feeling of the music, you know? And I kind of look at montages sort of like songs, you know, when you're only the songs are included. But in a montage, you know, there's lots of feels that you want to hit, you know, there's lots of different kinds of feelings, I guess, even though I just said this. Yeah, there's lots of different feelings that you can hit people with, you know, and it's the same thing with music. It's all about the feeling. It really is. Where, you know, do you want people to watch your video, you know, and just be kind of, like, amazed, you know, where they're like, whoa, you know, what the fuck just happened, you know, and they get all pumped up, and they're like ready to watch it again, you know, or maybe you want a more chill feeling, you know, where it's like, this is what's happening, you know, and, you know, kind of just makes you smile or whatever. Maybe you just want a fun feeling, you know, so maybe a little more fast and, you know, fun, but, you know, it also gets people pumped, you know, because they're like, because then they're really smiling hard, you know, or maybe you want the whole sentimental feel, you know, where it really, like, hits people, you know, and, you know, and you want it to be, like, in a way, and, like, in a sense, just beautiful, you know. There's lots of different types of feelings that you could do with montages, but people really don't pay attention to that. They really mostly just want the whole awesome feel to it, you know. Or people, like, they think it's limited to just the oh my god, you know. Because if you look at all the really successful people, like Robin Gaming, you know, like Karma and Connected, you know, like, if you're into that, man, does it get you pumped, man? You know, and people who, you know, watch DeFy's montages, you know, maybe they like them because it gets them pumped. You know, we don't have many slow montages on DeFy. or at least when it comes to the teamtages. I think we have one that has a slower paced, feeling in it, and that was Teamtage 3. But, really when it comes down to it, the best way, in my opinion, to make a montage is just mostly concentrate on the syncing. You don't need all this crazy stuff, that just adds. When there's that drop in the song, you want to put something there. When things just get, when things suddenly get louder or whatever, when there's like the boom in the song or whatever, like you want to put something there. If I'm watching a Call of Duty montage and this dude hits a triple, when the song is getting slow, or when the song is slow, and then it's just him running away by the time the music gets like loud and crazy, that's not entertaining at all. You know what I mean? It's really just, I'm like, what? Because the whole drop point of the song and you putting the end of your clip there, or the start of your clip there, or any part of a clip there, is the fact that, it really emphasizes what you just did. And that really gets people pumped, because like you did something awesome, and and the song just got faster, so they're all pumped because of the song. It's all about the feeling, and it really brings people back and makes people want to watch more of your montages. Because if you make one montage and it's not that good, and people tell you it's not that good, and you keep coming back with the same stuff, and it's like all the same problems, people don't want to see all that stuff again. People want, like really, when you start watching something, like when you get that feeling, like you want to see another montage from this person. You want to see another video edited by this guy, and yeah. I don't know if I went over everything, but this video is getting kind of long, and I can't think of anything else to say, so that's pretty much where I'm going to end it. So anyways, this has been Blobwy, and thank you for watching, listening, or doing whatever you were doing. Anyways, thank you, and goodbye.